My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the daily for the 13th of May 2019. Now, yes, I realized that I came back and immediately started doing the dailies, but you'll have to agree with me, this is a pretty spicy daily. We've got the sealed deck, craft a deck from 30 random cards. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from your deck at the merchant. And Midas, enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can only smith at rest site. So you can't remove cards from your deck, which means that adding cards to your deck in order to dilute the bad cards out of your deck is the best way to go about that. And also you can't smith cards, so you don't want singular cards that are incredibly powerful because they've been upgraded. You want just a lot of different cards, because upgrades make very little impact on a quite thick deck. So we're going to be building quite thick, but also we do have the ability to craft our deck from that 30 random cards. That's what I'm so interested in here. So we will be playing the defect. Turn that off. All right. Is there any obvious theme here? Well, let's have a look at how much defense we can get. We can get 3 copies of Steam Barrier as well as Charge Battery. Hologram as well. So the defense is pretty lacking here. We've got 3 powers available, all of them kind of dodgy, as well as force field, so we probably don't go power stack. I'm thinking that probably what we end up doing here is we take like Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Compile Driver. Because there's 2 copies of Compile Driver, 2 copies of Cold Snap, 2 copies of Ball Lightning. So we can go real aggressive off of the back of those. One of the only problems we'll have there is, well, I guess we should probably take a turbo as well, right? Because we're just going to be thickening up the deck, so we're probably not even going to get to the new cycle that often. So yeah, we probably also take a turbo, probably also take FTL. The problem with FTL is that FTL is eventually not going to be just free damage for us, because if we play draw cards before it, like Compile Driver or other FTLs, then FTL itself won't draw a card. There's 2 copies of FTL that we could take here, though. Oof. I was really hoping there was going to be an obvious strategy that would come up and we'd just draft into that, but that's clearly not going to be the case. All right, so let's take a Charge Battery. We get 10 cards here, by the way. Charge Battery Turbo. Then we'll take Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Compile. So that's 5 cards so far. I can do... Oh, I can get another Compile as well. Okay, so... Compile, Ball Lightning. I might... Sorry? Those are mine, yeah. I might go for Steam Barrier. I still have very little defense here. Like, cycling out our Frost Orbs is the best defense we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think of like FTL. Just go real aggressive with it. Sure. Yeah, I figure I'm just not going to be defending myself anyway. May as well just get as aggressive as possible. Okay, so let's have a look at the most elite sacked path. Yeah, it's not that great. Neither of those paths are that good. We've got 4 question marks here at the very end, or we can go rest and shop after fighting 2 elites. But if we fight the 2 elites on this side, we get 2 question marks really early, as well as a rest in between them. The big problem is, like, I'm not able to upgrade at campsites, so I should probably consider them less of a priority than I otherwise might. So yeah, as you saw, by the way, we crafted the deck of 10, and then each of them got added 3 times the deck because of the Hoarder. So it's drafted from a deck of 30 random cards. We take 10, and then we triplicate each of those cards. It could not be more confusing were it trying. I should have played the other Charge Battery there as well. Whoops. Sure. Sweet. That's basically how I figure the aggression is going to go for us. Okay, so 1 more Cold Snap is the collector's bonus for Cold Snap. We'll take that. Hey, that's exactly how I wanted that to go down, and damn it, if only the lightning hit the frontliner, then all of that would have been absolutely perfect. Oh well. Still works out. Compile driver, hello world, and static discharge. Take a compile driver. Oh, no, I already have the collector's bonus for a compile driver, and you don't get multiple collector's bonuses for multiple sets. Thank you, Crizzy, as well, for that information. Hello world, static discharge. I mean, I do want to thicken up the deck, but I don't know if I want to take hello world or static discharge in order to do that. They're both uncommon, so I would still have to find another one after this. But I guess I do just thicken up the deck as much as I possibly can. Yeah, we'll take the static discharge, though. I'd already mentioned it before. The correct strategy seems to just be thickening up the deck. I should probably stand by that. And then eventually just find my Mind Blast. Boot Sequence, Darkness, White Noise. Boot Sequence is a problem because if I take it, then I have 3 Boot Sequences in my opening hand, which actually isn't that great. Very overly defensive opening hand. That said, I think I take it because now I have 3 innate cards. If I add more innate cards to my deck, then I'll overdraw my opening hand and I'll actually increase the hand size of my opening hand. Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, Boot Sequence and a Cold Snap, fine. This is a problem we will oftentimes find ourselves coming up against, though. No aggression on the opening turn, and nothing really other than aggression to do either. Speed Potion as well as Consume, Claw, Beam Cell. Well, obviously, Claw, you just take every copy of Claw you find. I'm a little bit between Beam Cell and Claw because Beam Cell is actually a lot of damage in this deck that basically has nothing but attacks. So I'll take the Beam Cell first. The other consideration is I take the Claw there because it's possible that the deck just becomes Claws later. I'm hoping that doesn't really happen though. Okay. Cold Snap, Compile, Compile. Double FTL, that's pretty good. Okay. Obviously what I was looking there for was Turbo. I was compiling to try and find a Turbo. I do need more energy generation in this deck. As soon as we get energy relics from bosses, we'll be running a much smoother as well. Sweet. Beautiful. Pair, upon pick up, raise your max HP by 10. Alright, Storm, Claw, and Bullseye. So Storm is not innate yet, so it doesn't increase the size of my opening hand, and yeah, it's not that great. We'll take the Claw right now. Possibly get the collector's bonus on that. Unless the whole deck basically becomes Claws, it's not actually going to be too useful, but still. Relatively good opening turn. Could have been a lot worse. Focus Potion as well as Reboot, Fusion, Recursion. Recursion's probably not that useful for us. God, if it was pre-upgraded, I'd be into it though. Fusion does get its extra energy, but it's a large initial investment, and that large initial investment is far too slow for this deck right now. Reboot, I mean, we do get 3 copies of it, and we have a lot of 0-cost cards in the deck. I think we take Reboot. Ugh, gosh. Yeah, not a great opening hand versus this enemy, I'll say that. Okay. It's actually looking a lot better than it was before. Looks like we might... Yeah, we're gonna kill. Beautiful. Figured we'd take way more damage there. Gambling Chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and then draw that many cards. Now we just take any card that is innate. I think we'll just add to the deck. Stack is really good here. It's a lot of defense. Kunai, every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex. That's really good. Our deck oftentimes does that. Definitely be taking the Golden Idol. Probably want to take the curses here. Injury is a pretty low tier curse to add to the deck. Ooh. What an opening. What an opening. Should... No, we're not going to be able to kill here. Never mind, we will be able to kill here. Damn beautiful. Take a Dex Potion there, as well as Charge Battery, Beam Cell, Double Energy. Double Energy obviously has a little bit of a place here, but without much draw in the deck, not that much of a place. Charge Battery and Beam Cell, both complete collector's bonuses for us. We'll take the Charge Battery first, because the energy is a problem for us. I'd usually go over in this direction to go to the extra rest, but rather I want more question marks, because those rests can't upgrade cards for us. Sure. I'll take the money, as well as 3 copies of Doubt here. Oh! Sweet! 3 copies of Apotheosis for this deck. Yes, please. We'll be taking that. Dead Branch? We don't really exhaust... I mean, our opening hand exhausts a bunch of cards. Dead Branch actually seems pretty good. Yeah, and then we want to take, like, every copy of Double Energy we find. We'll also take Chill. Maybe we just take a bunch of cards. Yeah, we probably should, right? Because we are in Midas, so we're going to have a bunch of money. Yeah, so we'll take Sunder. Probably not Bullseye. Definitely Capacitor. Yeah. Remove a card from the deck. So in this situation, I would just remove one of the Doubts. And I think that's probably a good idea. So I still have 5 Curses in my deck for the end of game modifier of Curses. God, if only I knew that the Dead Branch was coming up, I would have taken every Double Energy I've seen so far. I swear I've seen like 3. It would be real damn powerful. Giant aggregate, and I get to do nothing with it. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I can't even defend this turn. Alright, yeah, if I'm not going to perfect this fight, I'm not going to perfect this fight. Yeah, we're probably not... I feel like I've already put myself in a position where I'm probably just not going to be perfecting many combats. That's okay. Now that I've come to terms with that, I can focus on just playing the video game. Reboot into FTL Ball Lightning as well. Beautiful. Get even my extra decks. I love this randomly generated aggregate for the deck. It's perfect. Oh my god, another one? We actually need to draft some aggregates, but in the meantime, I'll definitely take this. Yeah, this could scarcely be going better. Unceasing Top, Double Energy, Aggregate, all of these things very high on our wish list. And Sunder for the kill. Beautiful. Strength Potion. Probably better than Speed Potion for us. And Meteor Strike, Biased Cognition, and Creative AI. If we ever play a Meteor Strike, we just go off forever. It's just really hard to play. Biased Cognition is also really, really powerful for us. I mean, all of these are really powerful. Meteor Strike is the one that I want to do, but we're so far from being able to actually activate it. And we have a lot of 0 cards in our deck, so we probably shouldn't take a Snecko if we found one after this. So it's probably just Biased Cognition. Creative AI is okay, but Biased Cognition, with the amount of orbs that we play and the amount of orbs that we cycle, as long as we play Biased Cognition at the right time, we should just be able to blow out the fight. We definitely play more than 6 cards in a single turn. It's almost certainly Coffee Dripper. You can no longer rest at rest sites. So I'm not going to be resting at rest sites, and I'm not going to be upgrading at rest sites. I gotta find something to do with rest sites. We need like a Gyrio. We need something like that. Yeah, there's only one 3 elite path. Starts over here on the left. Have to go for it. Also has an early shot. Pretty damn good for us. I do like that I can just cycle out my opening hand here when it's garbage. Not a bad setup. Obviously, the best setup is a setup that includes Apotheosis, but without that... Never mind. Without that. What was I even thinking without that? There's no without that. We'll just get it later. Focus Potion, definitely over the top of the Strength Potion here. Charge, Battery, Hello World, Defragment. Defragment's really good. It's another thing that I'd want to get a Collector's Bonus on. Ooh. See, if we could have gotten the Writhes there, the Writhes actually would have opened, or rather increased the size of our opening hand, right? Because we would have drawn 3 copies of Boot Sequence, all of those being innate, and 3 copies of Writhe, all of those being innate. And then we would have just cycled out of the Writhes using the Gambling Chip. Would have been totally fine. Until we play Reboot, we would have been in a great position. Okay, let's go for the first Reboot now. Drop an Apotheosis as well, and... hopefully now I just draw Sunders, I guess. It's not looking like Sunders. Still managed to full defend, though. Oh, draw the damn Sunder. Alright, fine. We'll kill without it. There's a pre-upgraded aggregate. Add it 3 times the deck over. Yes, obviously. Okay, membership card. Because we will obviously be going much... like, too many shops later on, we'll definitely take this. So 50% discount on all products. Take that right now. We'll take the Defragment. We'll take the Cool-Headed. We'll take the Sunder. Sunder now gets a bonus. We probably don't take Impatience, but we probably do take Core Surge. And probably take Matryoshka. The next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Neat. Get all the value out of all of the shops. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so we can give away a rare card here. And in doing so, probably one of these Apotheosises. Although I do want to draw them really early, so dropping an Apotheosis is rough. I can get 10 max HP here. And that can get us closer to a well-fed bonus. So it's probably one of those Core Surges that I'm looking at dropping, right? Yeah. Definitely take my 10 max HP. Yeah. I'll roll with what the boot sequences want to give us here. That was definitely badly done. Needed way more offense on that turn, or way more defense on this turn. One down. 2 down, and now I just need to be able to defend. Come on, game. Really? You're gonna give me stack now? Like, actually now? Game? That's just mean. I am actually a little worried with that Reboot in the deck, whether I should have the stack in here. Okay. Definitely Capacitor, definitely Chill. Ooh, yeah, I'll Fission for a billion more cards, thank you. Almost certainly could have just thrown the Sunders on the back line and won there, but who needs to win when you can do other things instead? There we go. Fossilized Helix, prevent the first time you'd lose HP each combat, as well as Barrage, Tempest, Cool-Headed. Cool-Headed is a Another pickup of a thing for us, but of a collector's bonus, that is. But Barrage is actually pretty impactful. And it's pre-upgraded. So what's going to sell me on that? Nothing I can even do here, so we'll just go to the next place. Definitely get out of Bias Cognition early here, I think. Okay. So I'm looking to cycle as many lightning orbs as I possibly can here. Ooh, big old aggregate. Thank you very much. I love how effective all of that turned out to be. Like, wildly. Oh, aggregate's so good. Buy a Book of Stabbing, he'll load the boot. Whenever you do 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5, as well as leap, go for the Ice Hologram. We have no copies of any of these in the deck. Probably take a Hologram. Pull back draw cards or pull back energy generation cards. Omamori, negate the next curses you obtain, as well as the Courier. Oh, hell yeah. Merchant restocks cards, relics and potions, all prices decreased by 20%. Okay, so now we just stack money and then go to a shop with the membership card and the Courier, and we just buy out every single card. It's gonna be a real good time. We can just buy out cards until we force the game to give us Mind Blast. It's obviously one really cool thing that we can do. I mean, we can just buy until we have collector's bonuses for a bunch of different stuff. Now I see why the scores on this run are so insane. Steroid, probably don't need it. Overclock is really good for us, and even though I could get the collector's bonus on either Beam Cell or Cool Headed here, Overclock is uncommon. The other ones are common, so they'll show up more commonly later. It's fine, I can deal with those then. Ooh. Core Surge, beautiful. Alright, guess I'll just go for the Scrape. For no real good reason. Well, as long as the enemy is dead. Go for chill at the very end, and no need to deal with that recycle at all. Unfortunately, with that doubt, yeah, we've ended up in this position. Wherein the enemy has actually managed to hex me. We're not too likely to draw that many of the dazed, though, thankfully. Come on, and... Overclock? Hey, there we go. Knew we could find lethal somehow. Another hologram. Stack or reinforced body. Let's take the stack. That's our collector's bonus there as well. Yep, totally fine with this as my opening hand. Hyper Beam, bit early for that. Get my extra energy for next turn, actually. Oh, yikes. Alright, we're gonna need to generate some defense somehow. Oh, that's not gonna work as well as I'd hoped it would. Alright, so we'll still be taking 7 damage this turn. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, to be fair. Stack Bullseye, Cold Snap. Well, we just take the Bullseye here, right? Because we already have the collector's bonuses on either of the other two. Yeah, just need one boot sequence in the opening hand. Ooh, giant aggregate. So we just play everything. Ooh, lovely. Really did want to draw more that turn. Or, you know, just have Unceasing Top so I can keep all of the energy, play out all of the energy, or have, not Unceasing Top, the other thing. It is an Unceasing Top. Oh, God. Ice cream. Would have been ice cream. Glad I didn't take the Meteor Strike. Still haven't found the ability to really use it. Alright, let's Sunder. We'll hologram back the Sunder. Use the Sunder again. Beam Cell. Even cool-headed Claw before stack for the full defense. Oh, thank you for the double energy. What a gift. Kind of unnecessary, but still a gift. Wing Boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times, as well as a block potion we probably don't need. Pre-upgraded fusion, but it's up against Capacitor. Capacitor's too good to turn down. Okay, so we've already fully defended. I guess I'll Ball Lightning, then Darkness. And sure, I'll Turbo Machine Learning. Might as well just draw an extra card. Beam Cell, Sunder is not enough for the kill. These after I throw a wee bit more in, though. Beautiful. So boss this floor is Champ. Lovely. So we still haven't found a shop. So yeah, the Champ is... it's gonna be interesting. It's basically just gonna be how quickly can I get a bunch of focus up. To me, that seems like the obvious limiting factor. Okay, we've got an Apotheosis out. Got 2 defragments out, 1 upgraded, 1 unupgraded. Not super into any of those. Okay, we'll go for the reboot. There's another Capacitor. Starting to feel a bit much. But if I play that Capacitor, I can bring back... sorry, I play the Capacitor, then I play All for One, and I bring back Beam Cell, FTL, FTL. That gets me another Dex up. Now I just need to fill out all these orb slots. Come on. Overclock's pretty good. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, we're not able to defend this turn. I can get 15... 19. I can get oh, never mind. We've got the fossilized Helix. It's okay. It's okay. I want to play the Biased Ignitions, but as soon as I do, I'm terrified that I will just eventually lose because I'm not playing enough orbs quickly enough. So I think this might just be like Capacitor then Sunder. Yeah, as soon as I have orbs out, I'm happy to play them. Sure. I'll just bring back a Beam Cell. Use that for a little extra. Enemy is now below half as well. So they can be purging. That hand was perfectly garbage. It did nothing and it didn't even manage to get the kunai. Charge battery is really good. So 14, 14, 14 is 28, is 42. Incoming damage 48. Okay, so we need to defend against a little bit more. Ooh, it feels like this should just be Bias Cognition, though. Definitely the right time for it. Sunder, Defragment, and Static Discharge, sure. I would play the Cool-Headed, rather, but I don't want to draw into something that is desperately important that I keep. If only we'd perfected the first law boss, I still think we'd be in a good position. Electrodynamics, Thunderstrike, and Seek. Seek is really good for being able to pull out a copy of Apotheosis from my deck, but also it just generates another card, courtesy of the Dead Branch. So it's really good for being able to find the right thing at the right time. Weak Potion, probably not as powerful as any of the potions we currently have stacked. Ooh, Astrolabe. Upon pick up, transform 3 cards and then upgrade them. So that adds a bunch of cards to our deck. White Beast Statue, potions always appear in combat rewards, and the Frozen Core replaces Cracked Core if you end your turn with empty orb slots. Channel 1 Frost. I guess that does turn this a little bit more defensive, and this deck is more offensive than defensive right now. So yeah, we'll take the Frozen Core, I guess. Time Eater, okay. Could be a problem for us. Have a look for the most elite riddled path. It's over there on the left. But it is worth noting that I can hop between paths. I do have the boots. Really would have liked another energy relic in the previous space, though, still. I'm gonna lament not having that for the rest of my days. Damn it, Scrape would have drawn both of those FTLs. Ah. I was trying to figure out whether I play Scrape or not Scrape first. Turns out that I should have played Scrape first. I mean, if I can full defend, it doesn't really matter. Inevitably, the enemy ends up dying. Suddenly, it feels like this deck means more offense, which really doesn't make sense to me. Skill Potion, there's another copy of Aggregate. We take that. We could also take the Boot Sequence to increase the size of our opening hand, but Aggregate is so powerful for us. We do also want more draw in this deck. Yep, 333 gold for losing Golden Idol is a really good trade at this point, just because of how far that stretches in shops right now. Excellent, excellent. Let's go with Core Surge, Charge Battery, Cold Snap. Cold Snap? Obviously in the wrong order, but my god, these enemies got a lot more aggressive than I was expecting at that time. Okay, that's a lot of aggregate that we get to do right now. Yeah, I suspected we weren't really going to have the ability to capitalize upon everything we were doing that turn. That's why we need more draw. Those are the kinds of reasons why we need more draw in this deck, so that we can actually match the amount of energy we have with the amount of energy we can use. Okay, let's hologram back a Ball Lightning. So this deck is value without anything else really going on. So it's actually weirdly difficult to pilot because I don't know what goal to target at any one time. Ah. Alright, dead. Got him. Fire Potion, eh. Double Energy is obviously incredible in this deck right now. We have to take every single copy of what we find. Glowing Tesseract. Sure. Mind Blast? Flash of Steel, Master of Strategy. Master of Strategy is draw. Mayhem as well. Secret Weapon, Swift Strike, Blind, and Metamorphosis, Finesse, Magnetism. Well, we'll definitely take Finesse, and we'll definitely take Master of Strategy. I'm thinking probably here Secret Weapon. What attack would we want to be summoning from our deck? Like, usually it'd be Sunder, I guess. Ooh. Being weakened each turn, turn 1 is bad. I have to go for the money there. Alright. Here I pretty much just play everything that I can. Ideally, I play 25 cards in a single turn in this combat, if possible. Okay. That went down fine-ish, I guess. I don't really want to bias Cognition yet. Buffer is pretty good, though. Okay. Definitely Overclock. Core Surge, great. So now I can bias Cognition. Just Cold Snap. Hang on. What's the most defensive I can even do here now? Pull out another Cold Snap from the deck. Not really that good. Alright, I'm gonna throw out the Bullseye. Try and keep the enemy locked on. That's pretty good, if only I could also draw. So, Aggregate, Defragment, Defragment, Secret Weapon finds... nothing... Well, I guess Secret Weapon can find Compile Driver, which is draw for us at the very least. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Start out with Finesse. Stack is already enough defense for us. So I just have to think about which of these I don't really want to play. Alright, never mind. Seek out the Apotheosis, play the Apotheosis, and now we'll recycle. Beautiful. Let's recycle one of these Cold Snaps, actually. And then I'm going to rebound a Cold Snap to the top of the deck. Just so that I know that I have some damage in my next hand. Okay, Biased Cognition, Overclock. I can play another Biased Cognition. I really should be doing that already. Yeah. Need more lightning generation. Let's go. Claw, compile, just for the draw. Neat. There's a ball lightning. Good to see. Good to see. Hologram back that same ball lightning. Or just a ball lightning. Use that as well. And then... Sweet. Should be totally fine. My god, look at all those aggregates. Hell of a lot of energy. Just no skins. Shovel! You can now dig for relics at rest sites. Finally, we have something to do at rest sites. Hologram, that is a completion of another collector's bonus. We'll go here so that we can go to the shop immediately thereafter. Ooh, Reptimancer. This could be bad. Ooh, fission. Alright. Wild way to start. Let's... I guess Ball Lightning, then Hologram back a Cold Snap. Well, Cold Snap, then Compile Driver, killing the front line, then Fission for the draw. almost managed to get both of the daggers down in that first turn. I would have been really pleased with that. I mean, I can get a ridiculous amount of energy, I just can't do anything with any of it. At least we have those stacks in this hand, I'll say that. Sure, let's just go full defense. As long as I now start playing... Ooh, my god. It was, let's go full defense. As long as I now start playing a bunch of extra focus, I was going to be fine, but... Well, it looks like we'll be fine anyway. Ooh. Still attacking this turn. Beautiful. Aggregate into Master of Strategy. Ooh. Those reboots in the stacks are definitely anti-synergistic, but it's okay. It's working out so far. Let's also, you know what? Let's actually seek out... I really like being able to do this as well. Seek out a Seek and Aggregate. Uh-huh. And then I'll seek out another Seek. Is there another Seek in the deck? Yep. Another Seek and a Turbo. And then I'll use this Seek to find a Master of Strategy and probably a double energy. So we'll Turbo, Aggregate, double energy, and now we have a ridiculous amount of energy and nothing can stop us. And I just play every card I draw. That said, I should also try and focus on playing certain specific cards. I want to try and play 30 cards without killing the enemy here, if that's all possible. Or 25, sorry, for the combo bonus. That might have done it. I'll never know. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. That would have been really good for keeping a track of exactly how many cards I'd played. Bullseye as a collector's bonus for us there as well. Okay, so I do want to get 25 relics overall as well. Oh my god, a skim on sale. Thank you very much. So 25 relics overall. We've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in the next space because of the Matryoshka. So 17, 18, 19 against the final elite. So I need to buy 6 relics. Every 3 turns gain an energy. Yeah, we'll take the max HP. Ooh, back preparation as well. Neat. Singing Bowl. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Do we ever want to do that? Probably not really with this deck. Take Happy Flower and War Paint. Bottle Tornado. Upon pickup, choose this power card. Put that power card in your opening hand. Probably not. Sling of Courage. Incense Burner. Yeah, okay. We've definitely purchased enough relics now. So do I already have the Beam Cell Collector's bonus? So I do only care about Collector's bonuses for things right now. We'll take all of the Collector's bonuses we can first. So Beam Cell is a Collector bonus. Melter, I don't think we even have a single copy of in the entire deck. Nor Scrape, nor Reinforced Body. Static Discharge we do have. Heat Sinks we have now. Heat Sinks we now have a Collector's bonus of. Recursion we don't have Collector's bonus of. Okay, so I might want to go Discovery, Swift, Forethought, Trip. I'm specifically digging for Mind Blast right now. Come on, video game. No Mind Blast for me, eh? Are there any much later stores? There aren't guaranteed stores later, but there might be. I've got 2 leaps left on my wing boots. So I can go here to go to this rest to dig up a relic, then go to another shop immediately thereafter, then fly over here, which I think is correct. Whetstone and Pumping Up upgrade to random attacks, as well as Vajra starting to combat with 3 strength, 1 strength, 3 strength, which is so good. Dig up a random relic, we get the frozen egg. Whenever you power card to your deck, upgrade the card. We'll... Mind Blast! Yeah! Knew I'd get it! Alright. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. We'll take 3 copies of that. Thank you very much. Have I got enough turbos? I have enough static discharges for a synergy. I don't think I have enough turbos, actually, in the entire deck. Turbo. Yeah, I think I only have the 3 turbos that I included from the original draft. So we do take turbo here as well. Neat. I think I have enough holograms now, though. I think I completed that in the last shot. One check. There's the first set of holograms. Second set of holograms would be... Yeah, there's the second. All right. We're all good then. Jump over to this elite, and I'm just gonna destroy you. Question card. Future card awards have 1 additional card to choose from, as well as Equilibrium, Recursion, all for 1. We might get a Recursion bonus by the end of the game, so we'll take that. More likely to get it than anything else, I'll say. Barrage, Steam Barrier, Compile Driver, Darkness. Barrage, that's another collector's bonus for us. Alright, goodbye Writhing Mass. Claw is another collector's bonus for us as well. If only we perfected the elite on the first floor, damn it. Turnip, you can only become frail. Sorry, the elite, the boss on the first floor. This could have been like a serious actual run. Ah, well. Also, if we were 1 minute and 16 seconds faster, we would have gotten another score modifier. 1932. Not that bad. So we could have had 100 more if I had perfected the first floor elite. And Speedster also could have been 50. So we could have had 125 more pretty easily. So let's see if that would have translated to a really good score. Yeah. Yeah, it would have. I mean, it actually only would have put me 4 places higher. It would have put me below Burst still. Still pretty damn good, I think. 7th. It's going okay. By the way, if your leaderboard is different to my leaderboard, this is because I play on the beta branch of the game. That is in order to have access to any hotfixes and patches that Megacrit is doing, although they haven't been doing them recently. Because they're focusing primarily on porting the game to other systems. But I am on that branch, which might be why my leaderboard is different to yours, if that's something that you've noticed. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.